In this video, I'm going to be talking about the one hack, the one thing that will change your life forever. If you are stuck, if you are trying to figure out what to do next, if you're not having the results you want, this one hack will change your business, will change your life, will take you to the next level. Before I tell you what the hack is, I want to quickly share some results. I had a client that I shared this hack with, and just recently he put on one of the worst webinars ever. Okay, we've been talking about it, and he finally pulled the trigger and he did this webinar. And it was the worst webinar ever. It was so bad, I started laughing. And I wish I would have recorded it. He had no slides. It was one of those go-to-meeting webinars. It's just a blank screen with his name on it and him talking. Kind of like a podcast almost. And from that one ridiculously crappy webinar, he landed a $1,500 a month client. And to give you an idea, there was only I think 3 people in attendance. 4 if you count me. Same client, talked to him just a few days ago. He did, in his words, another, substandard webinar. Not as bad as the first, but not the best. And one of the reasons why it wasn't the best is because if you've ever done a webinar, they can be time consuming. And he didn't want to do all the prep. In this particular webinar, again, just a few people showed up and he landed another $500 a month client. So between 2 really bad webinars, his income increased by $24,000 a year. So what's the hack? What's the secret? It's do something. Do something. Don't sit around and look at all the stuff you can't do or you don't have. Don't friggin' talk about, I don't have enough time. Nobody knows me. I'm too young. I'm too old. Those are all excuses. They're lies. My dad died a few years ago. I didn't tell anybody. Why? Because it doesn't matter. You're going to get some sympathy and some condolences, but ultimately, who gives a crap? That's personal between you and your family. Do something to serve your clients. Do something to move you forward towards your goals. People are looking for the shortcut, the hack, the secret. They're wanting to do something for nothing. It doesn't work that way. The hack is this. There is no hack. You got to do something every friggin' day. And it doesn't have to even be that big. Do a crappy webinar. A crappy webinar is better than no webinar. Make some bad phone calls. Bad phone calls are better than no phone calls. A crappy workout is better than no workout. Do something. Starting to save a little bit of money is better than saving no money. Do something to propel you just a little bit closer towards your goal. One of my favorite things that I like to do, especially when I'm hitting the wall, meaning I don't want to do it. I don't want to work out. I don't want to talk to another client. I don't want to hold another webinar. I don't want to friggin' do another consultation. Is I do it anyway. That's the secret. Do something. Do it anyway. Nike's slogan, just do it, needs to be updated to just do it anyway. Maybe I'll register that one. Anyway, do something. When you don't feel like doing it, do something anyway. Maybe you're going to go through the motions, but go through the motions. Going through the motions is better than nothing. Life, success, achievement, fulfillment is about doing something every day to move you forward. Life is constantly expanding or contracting, and you are 100% in control of what's expanding or contracting. Feel like taking a day off? An unscheduled day off? You've hit the wall, you're burnt out, you're sick of the suck? Don't take today off without doing something. Think about taking tomorrow off instead. And then maybe tomorrow you won't take that day off either. Grant Cardone, he's got a great story. If you guys ever follow Grant Cardone, for a year he was stuck. His business is failing. He's miserable. He's afraid to pick up the phone. Grant Cardone afraid to pick up the phone? This guy is a sales monster and he's afraid to pick up the phone for a whole year? And I think it was his brother that said, dude, stop calling me and get to work. Go do something. Make phone calls. And he finally got off his butt and started making phone calls. Fast forward, the guy's a billionaire, has a bunch of real estate, bunch of toys, planes, helicopter, you name it. That is what I'm talking about. Everybody is going to be afraid. Everybody is not always 100% sure of what to do, but do something. Could you imagine a year going by and you're stuck because you're afraid? I mean, Grant Cardone, to me, is a great example, but he's also an anomaly. Most people who wait a year will wait 2, 5, 10 years. Life goes by so quick. Anyway, that's the hack. Do something every day. I don't care how small. Do something every day. If you do something small, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to just like, oh my gosh, that wasn't that hard. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do something else. There's a little trick, if you will, where they talk about reading just 15 minutes a day. Just read for 15 minutes a day. Most people, when they start reading, will pass 15 minutes worth of reading. Go to the gym and just walk around. Maybe get on the treadmill for 5 or 10 minutes. Maybe do the stair climber, do a couple of curls. Just go do something. Pick up the phone, write a sentence or two of whatever book you're trying to get done. Do something. Take action. Don't know what to do? So what? Do something. Make phone calls. Find out who can help you. Call your clients. Call your prospective clients. Do something every day. That is the number one hack. The law of attraction cannot work without action. You want to attract more in your life? You got to do more. Do something every day and your life will change like that. You'll start to gain confidence. You're going to start feeling good. You're going to love life. You're going to be more fulfilled. And then you're going to wonder, why did I do something earlier? Who cares? Just be glad you're doing something now. Do something every day that moves you closer to your goals. Remember this, you can achieve your goals. And also remember that you were created to succeed. You weren't put on this planet to be broke and miserable and not to be able to pay your bills and not to be able to live a life fulfilled. Life is hard. Don't make it harder by doing nothing. Make it easier by doing something. Now, if you're stuck, you're really stuck, you don't know what to do, leave a comment below and I'll help you out for free. Hate this video? Good. You probably hate it because you're not doing anything. Not because you're doing something. But if you hate the video, leave a comment below. At least you've done something. Remember, you were created to succeed.